Actually, didn't mean to click that. Are you at 5 seconds and set the normal speed?
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and go in 3, 2, 1, go. Guys, we are on our final match of the day. It is on Blackheart's Bay. On the left side of the map, we have Team dISSENT with Dunk Train on Barbarian. We have March on Tyrande, Furious D on Vala, Jexia on Uther, and then on Tychus we have Oxygen. And then for Team Snowflake, we have LZ Gamer on Tyrael, Glaurung on Kerrigan, Keelax, Arthas, Shaggy, Brightwing, and Idra running out the Falstad.
This is a much more comfort zone pick from Archie's on Tyrande, and they have Dunk on the Barb. We saw that in their previous game, so it was a bit questionable. So they're much more comfortable here, hopefully.
We'll have to see. I know both of us don't know how this match went. We have no way of predicting how it'll play out. Tyrael and Kerrigan securing the watchtower here. It doesn't look like dISSENT wants to even try and contest it. You know, you have the Kerrigan initiate. That can be hard to deal with. It's, you know, they're just playing it safe.
Yeah, into a Kerrigan and a Diablo, and even Falstad, if he's productive, has quite a bit of burst damage early on, so they had no particular chance to fight for the watchtower. And right now we're headed up top. We're going to try and spam down that wave so we can have everyone collapse and get the bottom, or get the top chest. And they're actually, I don't know, they're leaving all 4 mid. I didn't realize they were doing that because I was focused on up top. I'm not sure why they're doing that. They're just kind of giving up the top XP. And they're ensuring that they're not going to be able to fight for the top chests right here.
Well, we do see the collapse going down here. Glaurung immediately charging it. LZ Gamer leading the front. Oxygen trying to do some damage to Idra there, but he's going to have to he does back off, doesn't take any, and I don't know if this trade that dISSENT can win, and the chest just completely easily won by Team Snowflake, and I mean, everyone's still full health.
Yeah, and at the same time, they missed an entire wave of experience up top, so they just kind of misplayed that. I have no idea why they had all 4 sitting mid. It accomplishes just nothing at all.
Then Keelax won the bottom chest 5-0. You know, we saw early on, I wanted to ask about it, but stuff heated up quick. Arthas versus Vala early on in like a 1v1 lane, I mean...
Not a good time for Vala.
Not a good time for Vala.
No.
And,
Arthas is very, very, very strong against squishies. He just has such good damage output. And if he gets on you, then you kind of just have to bring your cat closer to get away, and then you can't go near him for the next 8 seconds or whatever it is.
Okay, well, we do see 3 people top lane right now. Tyrael trying to hold mid, and Euro down bottom, trying to just get as much experience as possible. Now, I don't think we've seen Blackheart Bay on this map or on for the ESV yet. So you collect coins. There's multiple ways to get the chest spawn down here and up here. Each of those chests have 5 coins, as well as each merc camp can spawn 2 coins, and you turn your coins in the middle. I believe 5 have been turned in for Snowflake, and when you have 10 coins first, and it's 12 coins, and it increases that way. The pirate ship will shoot cannons at the enemy's towers and forts, and that's the main objective on this map. You know, it's a bit different from all the other maps. It's unique in that sense. You know, more of them have elements that help you push, but this one just seems to have, you know, you turn in and then it destroys things.
Yeah, it just kills it independently of whatever you do. That's kind of what I was talking about in the pregame. All you have to do is be able to secure that. You just have to have the enemy team not be willing to fight into you on neutral ground, and you can kill buildings from afar. So it makes it very, very frustrating. And there we did get the first turn in. Just have complete map control. This is what I'm talking about, the early game strength of our heroes. There's nothing that dISSENT can really do. Although this was their first big blunder of the game. The ball actually went back. They were trying to do the bomb giants. The ball went back in the lane to try and secure that XP. But that meant they were gone for far too long. Just because Uther can't do it that quickly, we realized what they were doing. So our roaming pair came down. And we got both the kill and the giants for free. So that was their first really big mistake. But it's just so hard for them. Like, our early game lineup is so much stronger than theirs. Not sure.
I think Kerrigan Arthas is my favorite roaming squad. I think they're just too brutal together. Kerrigan Diablo is also good, and there's a few other coordinations, but... Yeah,
Kerrigan Diablo is like maybe the same tier, but then it's much harder for him to build up his souls if he's not sitting in lane. So there's a trade-off there that you don't have with Arthas.
I love loving this combination. We do see that Keelax and Glaurung are securing the bottom right ogres. That'll be the second camp going over to Team Snowflake. Levels are currently 7-6, so Snowflake does have that talent lead as of right now.
Yeah.
Kills
and
are currently 1-0.
We have all 4 bottom at this point, and they were pushing in both of the top lanes, so LZ was able to get both lanes experience without us actually being up there. So we rotated everyone down and used the double bribes on the Falstad and Brightwing to get knights pushing with the giants instead of the big push there. So this is another little mistake. They're not particularly good about controlling experience in lanes early on. I think that was the biggest thing they gave up early on.
Freeze, taking a bit of damage there. Dexter going to top him off. A big push bottom lane for Snowflake. You have the Giants, you have the Knights, but it looks like you guys are just going to back off. You know, you force the response. You know you're still soaking experience in all 3 lanes. They're not soaking at once. So they're just going to take the safe way and kind of back off. Go turn in points.
Definitely too early to dive here into 4 people, even with the strength of the Kerrigan Arc. It's much better to just sit back and play it safe. We knew we had total map control and a big point lead and Merc lead and everything like that, so no reason to force anything.
Now, let's just talk a little bit about the comp here that you guys have. How do you feel the Tyrael synergizes with the Kerrigan Arthas? Do you think it's just such a brutal lineup, or is it just kind of something that you guys wanted to take Tyrael away from them?
No, it's largely really strong. Tyrael can fit into a lot of lineups. I know a lot of people think of him as just kind of an eraser, you dive on a squishy and blow him up. But he's really just a strong bruiser. He has a lot of damage output, good survivability for his mobility, and his shields and whatnot. And there we actually ended up getting all 10 coins again from the chest. Just that lack of map control is really coming back to bite them again. We're about to get another turn in. But yeah, Tyrael, he's very, very diverse. We play him with Sanctification, we play him with Judgment, and in this game you'll see that Elsie kind of holds on to the Judgment a lot. He doesn't really go for the big dive in, he just uses this like mid-fight disruption. Because they do have an Uther with Cleanse. It's a really smart pickup by Jexia to get that. It actually already saved Bala down bottom when we got the stun initiation with Kerrigan. But with that Cleanse, the Tyrael Judgment initiation isn't nearly as strong, so he just uses it as like an afterthought, and we're mostly just using it for the team fight, so he's great with that. And kind of the same with Kerrigan Arthas. We just got a bunch of strong heroes here. It wasn't really even a huge plan for the draft besides being strong early on.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit more about Cleanse. I mean, we have been seeing Uthers taking Cleanse a bit more. Usually they're flopping between Clairvoyance and Cleanse a bit right now. What are your current stance on Cleanse, and are you seeing it on other picks that are not Uther?
I believe Uther and Brightwing are the only 2 who have access to it. I forget what Brightwing actually gives up for.
That's level 7, right? Or 4?
No, 4. Brightwing gives up Protective Shield. So yeah, Uther has that option there too. And Protective Shield is really good, but Cleanse, if they have scary CC, if you're up against like a Tyrael, then you absolutely want to get Cleanse every time. And there's a lot of other things. I don't know, if there's just important CC to get rid of, then Cleanse is a fantastic ability. The thing is, a lot of heroes really like to get Protective Shield at that level. It's also a very strong ability.
Golem is taking top lane. Should be cleared up, though. Don't see that guy. And we're seeing Snowflake just immediately, like they're just rotating from point to point. They know that they're forcing a reaction out of dISSENt, going to top lane to defend that, so they know they're free to push bottom. Looks like they're going to secure a kill on March here. No way he's going to get away. The Judgment initiate goes down. Might have been a bit overkill, but does secure it, and then your guys are probably going to take the floor here as well.
I believe LZ got battle momentum this game, and Judgment's already on such a short cooldown. It's like completely worth it to use it in that situation because it guarantees us the fort. They're not going to fight into us 4v5 when they're already down a level. They have Mercs pushing elsewhere. But yeah, it's just that map control. I feel like that was the best thing we did this game. We really took advantage of the map control we got early on from our hero picks, and it just rotated well, secured objectives, and then used those objectives to get other objectives. Whatnot. It just felt like there wasn't a whole lot they could do about it.
As you guys can see here, they need 14 coins to turn in, so they don't have quite enough for a complete turn-in yet. Idra leaving behind 2 coins there. Oh man.
No, that was bait. We were hoping that they were going to see the coins and then
smart.
go. No, it wasn't at all. I just fucked up.
Oh man, you had me going for a second. Oh, that's awesome. And then Helix does go and picks them up. Good use of the fly. We're seeing both Falset and Brightwing. You're utilizing your map mobility, and I guess out of all the maps, this is the best map to have that combination on. You're just making sure you're everywhere.
I don't know if I'd say it's the best. It's so valuable on almost every map. Like even on Haunted Mines, where it seems kind of small and it seems like it wouldn't be that helpful. Falset flying up for early giant fights, or Falset Brightwing being able to join their team immediately in the mines. It's incredibly powerful on there. And of course on Dragonshire, you have way better shrine control than any other team with Devil Falset.
Previously seemed to be popping strafe a bit early there. Immediately got stunned by the smite. LZ Gamer going ham onto the Demon Hunter. She does fall. Oxygen is in a polymorph right now, trying to get out of there. Currently it's 1 for 2. Looks like Jexia is going to fall as well. Does hit the Divine Storm. March getting fairly low as well. Tychus looks like he's going to get away. Ooh, the Ghouls actually dismount him. Keelex might be able to secure that kill. March did falling as well as Uther. Is it going to be a wipe? Keelex is going for it. It'll be close. I think with a good grenade he'll be out. Oh, nope. Oxygen's dead.
think maybe the Falsta's gonna fly in. Oh, actually, I didn't actually end up helping him to kill anyway.
You
But
tried.
yeah. That was an awkward fight. Like you say, you used strafe kind of early, you got knocked out, but he didn't really put out that much damage. But they were just kind of spread out, and you can never be spread out against a team with like Arthas and Tyrael and Kerrigan and whatnot. You need to really be together, or the Bruisers are going to pick you apart because they can one-on-one anyone. So if they can just kind of get in the face of all your squishies and spread everything out, that's really, really terrible for you. So they were just kind of too disorganized going into that fight. Plus, I believe we had a level lead, which always helps out.
Did you know that if you press Z, you can zoom out? I forgot to do that the first 3 games, but it looks cool.
Oh, I didn't actually know how you do that. I see that in like Haldor's VODs and stuff. I didn't know how to do it.
Always forget to do it.
Good to know.
It is fun. And it looks like the middle keep is definitely going to fall here now. We haven't really talked about it much today, but when you do take those those inner keeps, you start spawning, I guess in other modes are known as the super minions. It's the catapults, and you know, when a lane gets 2, 3 of those, it can do a serious amount of damage to the pal, so you have to be mindful of that. And it's going to be constantly getting pushed. You know, it leaves Snowflake able to push other lanes and kind of roam easier, not having to worry about middle.
Yeah, the constant pushing is by far the biggest part of it. It just helps you out with your map control. If you can apply pressure somewhere else, you know that eventually that lane is going to get you their house.
We're going to have an engagement going down here. LZ is going to get out of here. There's the Odin. Oxygen is going to try to do as much damage as possible, but that Mindstorm does go down. Furious does get half of the strafe off. Good polymorph from Shaggy. And everyone on dISSENT is currently on the retreat right now. Uther did end up falling. Oxygen gets pulled in. He's going to tumble out. Nice reround from Glaurung. He should be able to secure the kill on Oxygen, and he is going to go down. It looks like it's currently a 0 for 2 right now in favor of Snowflake. Just a well-executed fight. It looks like LZ got caught there at the beginning of it.
Well, I mean, you can't really catch a Tyrael. He has so much mobility and survivability that it was actually really good for us that they went in and they burned that. I know they used Leap for sure, I'm not sure what else, but they put a lot of damage, a lot of cooldowns into him, and he can just queue away. And then everyone else can go in and re-engage while they're much less scary. But giving up Leap for a single person who you're not going to kill is a bit of a blunder by them.
Well, we do see that Snowflake is just, you know, they have a pretty big lead. It's level 17 to 14. That's 3 level difference. You got level 16 talents. You're getting more map control, but you're playing the safe game. You're going for more coins. You're going for more objectives.
Yeah, that's the thing about this map. When you have control like this and you can take a team fight easily, there's no defender's advantage because you have to meet them out and fight around the turn-in. Otherwise, you're just going to get worn down with nothing ever happening. So if you get a significant advantage, then there's almost nothing the losing team can do. I don't know. It's kind of frustrating map design. It's nice. This is the most unique map they have, and that's cool. But it is really, really hard to play in some circumstances, and it really, really supports the game plan, which is fantastic for us this game.
Great Golem, or Sea Giants are pushing bot lane for dISSENT. The wall hasn't even been damaged yet. dISSENT is currently roaming to get a turn in. This might be their first turn in of the game, actually. Yes, it would be.
Yeah, it is.
They're going to finish it. No, they don't have enough points to finish it. You guys take the Great Golem top lane, and looks like you're just rotating mid to get another turn in. You have a lot of coins.
Yeah, at this point, we just kind of, like, you got the Golem pushing top. It's always good to split push or push other places on this map because it's so gigantic. It's really hard for the defending team to get around. Plus, you can always just get a free turn in. And here we actually kind of realized that they were probably doing their Giants. We caught them in the middle of it, all split up and stuff. So, large dies are free.
Really scary push top. You have Knights plus Golem while you guys are fighting a team fight. Furious D and Oxygen went back, so now you're just free to pick off kills, and I mean, this was just kind of well executed by Snowflake all around it, just forcing them into this corner.
They were trying to make something happen, which is absolutely what they had to do. At that point, they were making a little bit of a risk trying to go for those Giants. And Giants not the biggest payoff, but they didn't have that many options because we made sure we secured the big objective, the Golem, early on, as soon as it came up. And they just kind of got caught in it. But if they hadn't gone for that, then they would have had essentially no chance anyway. So you can't really fault them for it too much, but they did get caught. Because it's another free turn in, and I think that gets another keep at this point. It's got to be close to it anyway.
It should, yeah. It's a complete new cannon. It should get the top keep. As you can see, the fires are going off. What is this, your guys' 4th cannon ship? Cannon ship thing. I forget what it's called. Pirate ship. There we go.
Pirate ship? I don't know if it's like the bombardment or something. I don't know what the game calls it.
So, I mean, you can just see the amount of pressure it's putting on them right now. They've lost a 2nd fort. They might lose a 3rd here. No, actually, this one will be fine. And that's pushing both lanes. I mean, we look mid lane. You can see the catapult here. It does a lot of damage and helps push. And when you get 2 of them in a lane, even 3 sometimes, you can do a lot of damage.
Yep. And with those lanes that catapults pushing, we knew we didn't really have to worry about anything. We could just kind of run around taking objectives, and we eventually get a turn in for free once enough pressure built up. Because Like, if they actually come out and try and defend, then we just dance around and refuse to initiate, or let them take a good initiation, and eventually the lanes will push it. It's a really, really tough situation for them.
Well, you see you guys taking the Knights, going to get a few more coins here. Pretty far from a turn-in, though. You got to get 20 more coins. Usually, when it gets to this point in the game, it's hard to secure that final bombardment. You either have to wait. But that's the thing about this map, though. If you have this big of a lead and you're about to be 20, you can just sit here and collect coins, and the ship can end the game for you.
Yep. I think the pirate camps come up a little bit too frequently. Like, you said it is 20 coins, but we actually get to 20 coins reasonably quickly just because you get 8 free coins very, very quickly with that. Like, they're around the middle of the map. It requires almost no rotation to actually secure all of them. You're not really costing yourself anything going after them.
We do see that they do acquire both the top pirate camps. I mean, I played this map a lot, you played this map a lot. When you're in dISSENT's position, even if they got their team fights together and they started playing, like, when you're this far behind on map control, on this map specifically, is it possible to come back?
Yeah, technically. We actually had a game against Symbiote the other day where they were just destroying us, and they got kind of cocky and they dived our palace at, like, they were level 19, we were level 17, but they were just absolutely dominating the game. They did that, got wiped, and then we went and pushed and killed their palace before they actually respawned.
Oh.
So, if your opponent is stupid enough, then anything is possible.
Okay. Well, looks like Snowflake's wanting to have an engagement here, dISSENT's being a little bit timid about it, and there we go, seeing Dumtrain getting a little bit of poke on LZ.
No, we didn't want to fight at all here. We knew bottom was pushing in, the other was pushing in. We were just kind of messing with them, trying to get them different cooldowns. And there we see Odin pop. I think we just disengage immediately here. And he missed another lead. They need to find someone who's going to pull on bar. It's costing them a lot of the last 2 games.
Oxygen is forced to use that Odin. Like you said, bot lane is getting pushed by currently the Knights. And you got 3 catapults top lane, which is scary. And right now, I guess all your plan is, even if they start to go back, you just delay, and hopefully the mains do as much damage as possible.
We were just waiting for Odin to go down, and we're going to go look to engage. We can get a pick here.
Here we go, LZ Gamer is going for the chase. Nice smite on Oxygen. Nice follow-up from Keelax, and they secure the kill on Tychus. No Odin to keep himself alive. Glaurung coming up from the top, does pop the Maelstrom. Does get some out of it. Looks like he's going to get the pull onto Dexia. Divine Storm hits 2 of the members, but she should not live from this. She does end up falling. Currently a 5 versus 3. The Palace is already half HP from the minions. It's pretty over right now. And you got level 20 as well.
Yeah, they're 3 levels down. They burned some of their core ultimates. Just really tough game. It was a good map for our lineup. They made a couple of questionable decisions early on, but overall it was a really hard game.